welcome in to this week's coverage of UNA Esports. Just shut that door. Welcome into the broadcast. My name's Brandy G, and welcome in to the UNA Esports broadcast. This week, as you know, we are scrimmaging versus Hendrix, so welcome in, welcome in. So far this week, we have faced off against Hendrix in Rocket League, which we won 2-0. Smash, which both teams won 2-0. Valorant, which we won 2-0, and then Marvel Rivals, which we lost 0-3. So, 3-1 record so far. However, tonight's matchup is surely to be a absolute banger. As I know they're ready, our squad's ready. So, to hear about what our squad's doing and what our team captain, Dexter, what he thinks we should be doing, I sat down with him before the game, so let's hear his thoughts. Solo production tonight again. Bridge of Scrimmage Week. Tonight's match we've got Overwatch 2. Almost said Overwatch 1. And sitting down with me is the one, the only, Dexter Mason Barnes. How you doing?
I'm doing great today. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing good. How are we feeling about tonight's matchup versus Hendrix College?
Honestly, I'm a little nervous, but I feel like we will be able to band together to do at least a very good match.
So going from year 2 to year 3, how do you think specifically the Overwatch team and the program has evolved for you?
I think it's definitely evolved in the sense of becoming more broad and definitely opening up to having an open door for new players. The players that we will have today are actually going to be freshmen, so this is a big game for them in my honest opinion. I want them to enjoy playing for UNA, so I think this is going to be a great opportunity for them.
So talk to me about the state of Overwatch. What's the meta looking like? What do people need to know when they watch this stream today?
Honestly, I've been looking at the recent Overwatch League videos of what's been going on, and I have to say meta right now is dive. Jumping on the other team while disrupting them is the best. Now, there is also Brawl, which is like a group fight, if that makes sense.
So what kind of what are they, like?
Heroes?
Heroes, yeah.
Okay.
I didn't want to mislabel them heroes.
No, you're good. Yeah.
What kind of heroes we're going to see in those two comps?
Honestly, I'm expecting to see a lot of Hazard. Hazard is a really strong tank at the moment, to the point where there's not very little counterplay. Another one is Wu Yang is not the strongest, but I have definitely seen him in a lot of brighter light. He's been getting a lot more play, but I do think that Kiriko and Baptiste are probably going to be still the number one being played. They're the strongest supports right now, with Immortality just saving so much lives, as you know, Immortality does.
So, talking about the freshman squad you're putting out tonight, what do you think the objective is for tonight's scrimmage?
Honestly, obviously winning, obviously, but I think the main thing that I want them to do is to lose. The reason why is because that way they can learn of where they can improve. Because we have some amazing people. Our freshmen are great. But this is going to be their first time actually playing together as a team. We've done practices. We've done the one-on-ones. We've kind of talked a little bit. But this is the first time for them to actually get out there, to be playing together as a team, as a group, compared to these other teams that we're probably playing against that have been doing this for who knows how long.
Well, last two questions for you. What are you most excited for this year in the organization?
Honestly, the jerseys. I'm so hyped for the jerseys. Like, those things are sick. I definitely think that the freshmen are going to enjoy it too. I think this is going to be a really good thing for them to kind of bond over, because this is something that everyone's going to be able to have, something that everyone can look at. Another thing is probably the what is it like the game nights and stuff like that where everyone can come together to the facility to play together. I think that's gonna be really fun to do. In all honesty.
Last question for you, Dexter, and I'll let you get back with the team and get prepared for tonight's matchup. What can the fans expect to see from you guys on the Overwatch 2 team this year?
That's a tough one, man. But I think the number one thing that people are going to, I want them to expect, is improvement. I definitely think that our team can improve in many ways. They're smart, they're capable, they're diligent, they know what they're talking about, they know the game. But the main thing that they're so ready to learn, they're so ready to be better. And I know they can. I know that they can be better. I'm proud of them because they have been working towards this. They're trying to figure out, asking questions, what can they do to improve? And they are. And I think that's something that other people can be able to expect as well, to see that improvement play out.
Well, anything else you want to say to the loving and adoring Overwatch 2 fans out there?
Houston Outlaws #1, baby. Houston Outlaws #1. They may not exist, but they're #1 in my heart.
Well, that has been Dexter Mason Barnes, team lead of the Overwatch 2 teams here at the University of North Alabama Esports Organization. And we will be right back after this break. And we'll get you right into the action. Hendrix College versus North Alabama Esports.
UNA, UNA, UNA.
Now arriving at Lijiang Tower. Initiating match.
Welcome back into the broadcast. As you just heard, we're in Lijiang Tower. UNA in the red, Hendrix in the blue. And it's been quite some month. It's almost been a year. Probably over a year since I last spectated. Let me turn my chat off real quick, everyone. Sorry about that.
5, 4, 3,
Here we go.
2, 1.
But it's been about a year,
Round 1.
so
Capture the objective.
we're gonna see with this brand new UNA roster, Silver Ruins Silver Ruins is an old member of ours. But Hendrix takes the point early. As Soggy Squelch is going down pretty low. Gonna go in for a first person view here. Gonna drive off the point. And Pentium getting a two-piece. Along with... See, now this is what I don't like. Their name is Tracer, but they're playing Hanzo. I don't like that. But yeah, Soggy Squelch getting some action. Clearing them off. We got Silver Ruins and Coil. We got Pentium on the Cassidy. Got Tracer on the Hanzo. And UNA just takes the lead, 20-12. A 2-for-2 trade goes down. Tracer going off for the Hanzo. The 3v2 scenario, UNA is holding strong on this point. Soggy Squelch doing all the work for the Lions so far. Pentium looking to get back into the fight. Haven't seen a good Hanzo in a while. But let's see. Tracer's going to show me different. Gonna get one. Can't get it yet. Pentium with a two-piece. Let's see it, Pentium. Oh, the flank. They're not ready. They're not ready. Gets one. Gets two. And give him the ace. Can't quite get it done. But so far, all UNA all day here. As you heard from the beginning, Dexter was saying, mostly a brand new team. But the brand new team is showing they've got guns, and they're putting them down. Tracer on the point. Really good job here for UNA by holding this choke, not letting him into the point. 90 and counting. Unfortunately, it's a trade for trade. Everyone's going down. And Hendrix will take the point with 98% left. Or 2% left on the Lions. 98% got. So Lions, all they need is just one more push here. Got to push them off the point. Hendrix needs to hold them off, though. All the Lions have got to do is push them off once. One good team fight, and this first point is yours. Creating some space. Good spear. Gonna get some healing up. There goes the Dragons. Doesn't do a whole lot. Clears them off a little bit. Both ults went down from the DPS for the Lions. Nothing good coming from them far. But uh-oh. Here they go. Luke Garrett with two. Flash with another. And the DPS show from Hendrix. As The Lions are only going to have one more shot here. They're going to get Lucio'd back to the point. They've got to speed up. 72% and counting for Hendrix. This is going to be close. Silver Ruins can't die here yet. 80% and ticking. The Lions have to work fast. Let's see it. What can you do, Tracer? Playing the Hanzo. Tracer and Pentium, we need you now. As they're going in, no ults up for the Lions. Pentium kicks off one. And will that be enough for the Lions? A trade back. No! Hendrix clutches up, holds the Lions off. And man, what a first point. 1-0 so far in this point, on this map for Hendrix.
As good as I am with a bow, I promise you, I was better with a sword.
My heart is strong, and my javelin is sharp.
Looking to be the same comps for each team here. As I say that, we're swapping to the Ashe and now the Bastion. Eye's going to be on Tracer here. Really important that UNA gets this early advantage. They get beat to the high ground, but let's see what they can do. Tracer's going to set up shop. And going to almost go down for it. Health bars blinking everywhere. Good job from the UNA support team. As I say that, the tank goes down. UNA, you've got to retreat now. Hendrix is doing a good job. They've captured the point. They're ticking. And now they're just holding this choke. Really important for them to hold on to this choke point and then to cut off any opportunities for the Lions to flank out. Look at some good damage from Pentium. Seems to know his way around, or know their way around this Cassidy. Uh-oh. Healer almost goes down. Gets one. Gets two. Bang, bang! And a 4-for-1 trade from the Lions. And the point will all but be theirs. Ult up for this Cassidy. A little friendly banter. Big switch on the tank here.
What's up? There they are. Get ready.
Wonder if we're gonna hear some melodies tonight. You know what I'm saying? That's 25% for the Lions, but they'll be shoved off by Hendrix really quick. Ult pop gets one, and Hendrix takes it over like it was nothing. So far, all UNA can do is back away as they're about to get a team wipe. Tracer goes down. And it just seems so far that Hendrix is just out team fighting UNA. The individual skill may be close, but Tracer gets a good pick. And this Bastion gets a good pick on the soldier. Ult popped. So that high noon beat popped as well. Nothing really they can do. They've got to take care of those DPSs. And a big two-piece from Tracer. The Lions will take back the point. 86 on the clock. I'm sorry, 86 on the scoreboard. Gotta hold strong here, Lions. Oh, we're gonna sing some melodies. And slamming them down, but that was a very unfortunate ult from the Lions. Almost takes one down. Silver Runes goes down, Quail goes down. The two supports are down for the Lions. But what can Pentium do? Nothing so far. Pentium needs to get this kill. Can't do it. And the Lions are pushed off. They've got to get there now. But I don't think they're going to make it. 92, 93. They aren't, and this game is over. First point. Hendrix on the board. Now, I know it was a 2-0, but that might be one of the closest 2-0s I've ever seen.
Play of the game.
Pentium honestly deserves that play of the game. They just went off on that first point of Lijiang Tower. Well, right after this, we'll get back with map 2. So, see you on the other side of this break. the streets. Specifically, New Queen. As this second map will feature this lovely gentleman right here. Because we're in the game mode. Push. Your objective. Make this little guy push as far as he can.
Ready for battle.
Again, UNA in the red, down 0-1 in this scrimmage. To Hendrix College, who is in the blue. Tracer's playing May this time. A little bit of different comp for the Lions.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Dexter and the Junker Queen.
Objective.
We got Dexter and Frog actually subbing in. Both team leads for the Lions. So hey, we're gonna see what these folks can do. Robot unlocks in 10 seconds at this point. The Lions and Hendrix meet. Good May wall going up. Cornering Hendrix. Dexter's going in. Already getting low. Pentium takes down one, but both tanks get traded out. Mercy gets a res. And now it's an even trade for Hendrix and the Lions. No Binks. Getting a good pick on Pentium. And now they take a 4-5 advantage here. And that robot will start pushing, and it keeps pushing. Their job to escort the robot. The Lions' job to stop and reverse fields. Tracer going for a nasty angle. Can't get it done. So far for the Lions, they're just getting held out right now. Got pushed off the point really early. That Mercy making a difference. Reaper goes in. May will pop. Gets him doing some good damage from the back line. Has to get out though. Tracer takes one down. 2 down! And a 2-for-1 trade. Frog going down as well. That's a 3-for-1 trade. The Lions should have the advantage here. And they do! Pentium will get the last. As that robot will scurry over to the Lions side. The ult economy still in the favor of the Lions. Dexter slipping to the Malga. May having to get back. But now the ult economy is the same. 3-3. A Diva swap for Hendrix. As Dexter's getting a lot of damage done. A Diva's going in the back line. Now what's the Lions' answer? Gotta have it now. Ult. All ults up for the Lions. When will they use them? They're just gonna wait out the... They were just gonna wait out the ults. Now one will go down. And a good 2-for-1 trade there. Trace will take down the mech. But
They took him from us.
die indeed do the Lions. As that was a clutch Reaper ult from Hendrix. And Noodle Pepe, their team captain, is going off. Pretty even state so far. Lions unfortunately not using the ults when I thought they needed to. And it seems Hendrix is just making a call and going for it. The Lions seem hesitant so far. That May, Gamer Tag Tracer, getting a lot done. Hero's going a little too deep. Diva goes down. Baby Diva out and about. Still not getting the Baby Diva, but the DPSs are doing work for the Lions. Down goes Noodle Pepe! And Pentium with a 3-piece. Game of momentum. That's what this is for the Lions. Honestly, that's what Overwatch is in general. Just, can you get the most momentum? Because there's going to be swings. That's how the game works. Even going in, maybe a little too deep, but going to get out with mostly full health. As there's a pocket mercy on that diva. Next, you're trying to take the diva down. Can't do it quite yet. Diva alarm goes off. Nothing too much. Gotta stay alive. Dexter can't do it. Pentium up. Frog and Quail, the only ones up. Quail doing as much as he can. Can't do it. Much as they can. Sorry. Frog trying to make it out with their life.
Nice to be the patient for a
Or
change.
his life. Sorry, I don't have a name player sheet
The enemy is moving their barricade.
yet. Kind of difficult. Ult almost up on the May. Let's see if we'll truly start freezing them out. Diva going a little deep. What a good Reaper ult. But will the Lions strike back? Gotta take care of this Reaper. This Reaper is problem number one. Reminds me of McDangle back in the day on his signature pick, the Reaper. Nice zoning wall there. And so far, after that last team fight from the Lions that they won, it's been all really it's been all Hendrix so far. Oh, there goes the ult. Tracer gets one. Diva goes down. Pentium gets 2 kills.
We'll get you where you need
And
to go.
just as I say in the last team fight, hey, and Frog gets another. And that's a team wipe for the Lions. And they'll have the momentum now. Now what can they do with this momentum? They've got to hold on to it. 3:38 left on the clock. They've got about 60 meters to go. It's going to be like 2 or 3 team fights, and if they want to try and at least tie this game up. Dexter will stick to the robot. They almost going down, but Lucio ult popped. I don't know if it's a wise time. Reaper's hot, but gets the heals off when they need it. Oh, that good Reaper ult takes down 4! Noodle Pepe! Took down 3 actually, my fault. Quail gets taken down by Hero as well. I said the Lions would have to have a couple of team fights in a row, and they can't even win the first one. They've got to go back and regroup. 2 minutes up on the clock. Not impossible for the Lions, but certainly
Messi.
a little bit harder.
Let them out.
The robot has slowly made its way back. Pentium gets a trade. And now the Lions got to take their 4-1 advantage.
Robot towers.
Or 4-4 advantage, I'm sorry. Turret's being a little annoying. But now they'll slowly escort
Let's give them
the robot away.
Let me show you how.
Trying to catch some spare DPSs where they are. Valga's going in. Dexter's got to get some heals in. He does. Doing a lot of damage. Really good from the UNA support team. Making sure Dexter cannot die so far. He's charging in. Really trying to make the most of his damage output. Gonna try to end on the mercy. Can't do it. Gonna have to charge out.
We have to get him back.
Saved by Frog. Reaper's there. And vulnerable. Takes down the Reaper. Attaboy Frog. Gotta take down the Mercy too. Can't get it done. It's getting out healed. And Dexter will go down. Nothing much you can do there.
do your work. Just what I was looking for.
As the Lions gotta find something fast. So far, none of this is cut. Pentium, this is your moment. You've got to shine here. If the Lions have any chance of bringing this one back, you have got the team on your back. Pentium and Tracer, what can you do? Nothing so far. Diva Bomb goes up, and Noodle Pepe! The Diva Bomb Reaper combo, and that'll be a wipe for Hendrix, as Frog's the only one standing, now goes down. Hendrix, that'll all but do it. As 13 seconds left in the clock, Pentium gotta just touch the robot. Can't do it. Dexter's gonna try to force your play in. 3 seconds left. It's contested. Now if you get off, if you're the Lions, it's game over. Just don't C9 it, Lions. Hero with 2. And I believe it's all but over for the Lions. Hendrix has just got to put him away. Noodle Pepe gets another. Someone stop Noodle Pepe. And Dexter does, as I say it. Dexter playing the stall to save his life. Got to take care of the baby diva. Can't do it. Tracer's there on the Tracer. Finally the namesake. Trying to stall. Almost C9's it. Overtime. And they get wiped. Hendrix takes a good, solid 2-0 lead. As the Lions look to bounce back in map 3 to hopefully push us to map 4. Again, another one of the Lions getting the individual play of the game. The Lions do have some good talent there, however, not working together as a team. What a good combo there, though. Well, we'll be with you in map 3 right after this break. See you guys then. Surivasa. We are back. Hendrix in the blue with 2 points. The UNA Lions in the red with 0. Will this be the final map of the night? It's up to the Lions and Hendrix to decide as we get ready for Flash Point. I believe this is Flash Point.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Initial flashpoint market.
So here we go. We're not going to comment. We're going to get right into it on this game. Junker Queen back for Dexter. As Hendrix takes the early control of the point. It unlocks in 4 seconds, but it might as well be going to the Hendrix College. They'll capture it. Now UNA decides to go in. Capitalizing the low health bar, Tracer gets one. The Lions will play their advantage. Gets another. Gonna try for that Lucio. Can't get it done. But after the initial surge from Hendrix, the Lions take back over and mark this territory as theirs, as their own. Tracer unfortunately down. But Pentium doing some work on that Cassidy as always. Frog and Quail is your support. Dexter as your tank. This presumably will be the squad running for the Lions the entire year. Woozy goes down. Pentium. Can he get 2? No, he can't. Dexter gets 1. And the flank. Got another. Pentium. All on you. And gets a flash. And another. Pentium can't be stopped. Almost 4 ults for the Lions. And they'll take the first flashpoint. What a hot start for the Lions. Whatever Dexter and Frog said to the team surely woke him up. Quail will try to make it out as Hendrix trying to get some picks on the way to this point. But no dice. As all 5 Lions will make it over. Trying to get some advantages. Dexter almost has ult. Now going to go in with it. And got some. Didn't get it all that low. Tracer and Dexter working together. Trying to tear up this back line. Can't get it all done. Dexter goes down. Tracer still has ult. Watch the soldier ult. Doesn't get it out. As Quail and Frog will just have to save theirs. Gotta save the nano and gotta save the beat. Pentium gets one. You can always count on the Pentium Classic. They got theirs. Ult economy still 3-3. But Noodle Pepe be firing some artillery with the Bastion. Eyes are on Pentium as the Lions are going to require him to get in the back line. The Cassidy is going off, gets one. The other DPS gets another. Their Jungle Queen gets a good ult. And down goes Tracer. Dexter holding his own. Takes one down. Almost has the ult up. As Frog's doing a good job keeping him alive. Dexter unfortunately goes down. And 85% left on the clock for Hendrix. Hendrix looking to tie it up, and I think the Lions are just gonna count. They're gonna count their wounds. They're gonna or I guess count their losses, and they're gonna try to go for that next flashpoint.
Let's muster the next objective.
They'll try to sprint their way over. As a soldier, Gonna try to get some advantageous high points. The Lions get to the flashpoint first. The Soldier just getting some picks. He's alone though. As Dexter's going in. Dexter still has that ult. Saving it from last flashpoint. Pentium now has the high noon. Pentium gets one. Let's see the fireworks. Pentium gets another. Pentium gets a triple! The Lions on the back of Pentium. Gonna try to sneak around to get number 4 and number 5. He'll get one. Dexter will actually steal it. And Dexter will finish it up. It's the Shaq. It's the Kobe. Dexter is Kobe. Pentium is... I'm sorry. Dexter is Shaq. Pentium is Kobe. And that's a deadly duo you will not want to miss when you see the Overwatch 2 team for the UNA Esports program this fall in the ACC. I don't know what division we are in, but Dexter's going in, gets one. Tracer gets another, and it's a 3v5 situation for the Lions. 72% left. Quail gets one. Dexter gets another. And that's just another team wipe for the Lions as Dexter will smash Noodle Pepe into the ground. The Lions looking oh so confident with that second flashpoint down. Looking like a completely different team from the first 2 maps. They'll be sprinting over. Eyes on Dexter and Pentium. Frog and Quail doing a wonderful job as well for the Lions. Can't ever not thank those supports. Tracer takes one down. Good go down though. Gets a trade, 1 for 1. Dexter's got to get out. Their turn goes in. Goes down to Pentium. Pentium. Pop the ult. Got one. Gets another. Pentium. Dexter. Bang, 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 bang. Shaq and Kobe strikes again. Rather quiet as the Lions take control of flashpoint number 4. Lion faithful, this is what you want to see from your UNA Lions. Still going to have the ult economy advantage. Dexter almost another ult for this Junker Queen as they have swapped to the Diva. Thinking that their Junker Queen won't have enough. Dexter will go down, or get one. Goes the ult. Can't get one. Oh, finally got the Diva. Great nano boost from Frog. Dexter, Tracer, the whole shebang. 15% left on the clock, on the scoreboard. Dexter will take another. And boy, oh boy, Lion Faithful, your first Overwatch 2 win of this scrimmage. Lions 1, Hendrix 2. We're going to force this to all 5. Pentium, as always, the play of the game. It'll be this triple kill. I know, we were on the ears. Got one with the ult, got around. Dexter got one. Pentium gets the other 2, and then Dexter will finish off with a 3rd. Well, Lion Faithful, if you thought that was exciting, Map 4 has the same and more in store. We'll get you to that Map 4 on the other side of this break. Thanks for tuning in to the UNA Esports Network.
Watch point Gibraltar. Initiating match.
As you heard, we're on Watch Point Gibraltar for this map number 4. Lions in the red with 1 point. Hendrix in the blue with 2. Hendrix trying to avoid the reverse sweep, but the Lions just want to see game 5. Oh, let me turn off chat. I swear I'm a professional. I swear. But here we go. We see in the monkey.
Don't worry. Genji and I have run loads of missions like this together.
Same 5 for the Lions.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Escort the
Enemy coming by forward.
Tracer on the Tracer. Pentium forced to be on the Genji. As new to this year are hero bans. So if I was gonna say if I was Hendrix, I would also ban off that Pentium Cassidy. Pentium got one early. Dexter, the monkey, getting a 2-piece. Genji trying to survive, can't do it. Tracer on the Tracer, can you do it? No, you can't. That Soldier 76 has the healing field. You can't get through. Quail will trade out the Soldier 76, though. And the Lions have made really quick work of this first leg of the payload, extending the time to 5 minutes and 20 seconds. No one seems to be aware of Dexter up top. He's playing the monkey and he's getting in there. Good force field from Dexter. He's jumping up and out of there. Tracer has the ult. Pentium laying in some damage. Frog and Quail doing their best. I don't know what happened between game 2 and game 3, but this Lions team has woken up from their slumber. The Lion does not sleep tonight. As Pentium tries to go after the Soldier 76. Get some good damage in. Goes down! Pentium and Tracer, the DPS duo. As Monkey's going in, he's being rageful. Jumping all over the back line. And Tracer, I think, fell off the map. Quail will pop the ult. The beat will go down. And the Lions almost to the second leg of the payload. As Dexter has to get out, 79 health. Can't get it done. Pentium still has the ult. Still looking to get all in this back line. Takes down the tank. And Pentium is on fire. Frog with another kill. Solid. And the Lions are owning this map. Tracer with a 2-piece. Tracer on the Tracer. The namesake. Another 5 minutes left on the clock. And the Lions don't look like they're getting stopped anytime soon. I think Woozy is a new substitute for Hendrix. Alright, Nano Boost with the blade. It's one of the most tried and true combos in Overwatch. Gets 2. Can't get any more. Goes down. Honestly, I don't know if that blade was worth it. But Dexter, Frog, and Quail gotta make things happen here. Quail goes down. Reaper almost dead. Dexter trades him out. Gonna now try for the Mercy. Can't get it done. Frog will trade one out. The payload will still be pushed. Dexter trying to stall as the rest of the Lions come in. Now the DPSs are back for the Lions. Uh-oh, there goes Tracer. Getting some real good damage in. Now has to get out with their life. Dexter going down. But the clutch plays from the Ana. Frog is a man after my own heart. I am also an Ana main. As the Reaper. Not going to get anything done. And Hendrix has successfully pushed back the Lions. Pentium going in. Trying to get on this back line. Gets out with their life. They don't seem to have eyes on Pentium. Now they do. Pentium, what will you do? Still trying to play very sneaky. Dexter pops the ult. Trying to create space for the Lions. All super low. Watch out for the visor. Visor goes in. Tracer's got to get out. Stuck the Reaper. Or stuck the Mercy. And the Lions are just inches away from getting this payload where it needs to go. And what an outplay from the Tracer! Bang, bang! 1v1! You don't win those, Luke Garrett! Oh, you want some more, Reaper? The Tracer is just schmoving everywhere on Hendrix. Can't be stopped. Dexter with a change of tank. Gonna try to lay in some clutch spears. Gets one there. As Woozy will take down Tracer. Pentium low. Gotta get out with some health. And Hendrix has decided that the Lions are not gonna cross this corner. But what do you have to say about it? Dexter can't do it. 2:15 left. The Lions have got a couple more pushes to go. What an exciting match of Overwatch we have here today. I know everybody in the chat saying we want 5. I'm going to be biased a little bit. I want 5 as well. Nano Blade up. He's going to get it. Got to go now. Nano Blade out. 4 seconds left. Gets at least 1. Now going in there, arrest. Got some good damage on 2. But will the Nano Blade be all it takes to clear UNA to get this payload? Takes 1 down. Quail gets another. Frog gets another. Trying to hunt down this Mercy. Pentium gets it. Now it's just 1. Woozy gets 1. Hero gets the other. Luke Garrett with another. And it's an all-out war at the payload. Woozy coming up big for Hendrix. Honestly. Woozy has shown up clutch time and time again here at this choke point. The Lions realistically have 1 more shot at this. They pushed, they pushed, they pushed. And now they're getting stopped when it matters most. Beat almost up. That's the closest ult there is. Visor also coming up for Luke Garrett of Hendrix College. Beat now goes. And he pops it. Go, 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 WWW key, as the old Overwatch legends of the past would say. Dexter gets 1. The payload's getting pushed. Ana's trying to take some down. Uh-oh, here goes Tracer. Boom! Tracer Pentium! Got the Nano Blade combo, or just the blade itself. No nano involved. There goes the stick. And the Lions have now reached overtime. 1 contesting, pushed them off, and they'll get there! With 0 seconds left on the clock, the Lions get all 3 points and are poised to put this into overtime. All they have to do is stop Hendrix from getting all the way to their base right here. Got to make some good stops. Let's see what comps the Lions and Hendrix College have in store for us today. As we'll quickly go back down the payload line.
Ready for battle.
All right, the payload has reset. Hendrix in the blue, UNA in the red. Reminder, UNA is down 1-2 in this map, or in this scrimmage today. Trying to force a game 5, but Hendrix, I don't think, wants to let him. A swap for Pentium, the hard carry for the Lions so far. Going from that Genji to a soldier. Also have an Ashe for Tracer. Frog and Quail also will switch it up. So a complete team comp change for the Lions. Hero gets an early pick on Tracer. Not a good sign for the defending Lions. But Frog trades one back. Gonna go in on Dexter. 3:38 left until the Lions have their victory and force to the game 5. But not sure that the Lions are going to be able to hold for 3 minutes. Tracer gets a double. And just as I say it, the Lions make their move. Dexter's going in, but he'll wisely fall back behind this corner with his shield. Tracer getting some good damage, throwing the second dynamite. Pentium also. Hero's low. Frog and Quail playing perfectly right now. Pentium gotta protect him. Pentium versus Hero. Who's gonna win? Pentium! Tracer and Dexter! All win that battle. 2 minutes and 30 seconds up on the clock. Pentium once more! And they'll get it. That soldier right now is on fire. The DPS duo for this Lions team has turned it around. Frog and Quail. Gotta give them some love too. Quail's damage boosting. Has the ult. Frog's about to have the ult as well. The ult economy for the Lions is pretty fantastic. Dexter trying to go in. Unfortunately, both Dexter and Frog get traded out, but not before Pentium gets another. Both DPS ults are up for the Lions. Are they going to pop him now? They can't! Luke Garrett and Hero swarm the DPSs. And the Lions are going to try to stop this payload before he gets to this gate. They want to stop him before they get to point 1. Can't do it. Gets slept. Dexter. Dexter almost goes down. Life bars. Blinking. 3 ults for the Lions. Gonna do the shatter. Can't pin him. As the visor goes out. Bob, get in there. And there's just trades happening everywhere for the Lions and Hendrix. The Lions win that trade. Pentium gets another. Man, oh man. Stopping the payload. 55 seconds left. Pentium wants more. Pentium is hungry for Hendrix eliminations. Instantly sees the Diva. Gonna run away. As the Lions have gotta try to find a way. Dexter goes in too far. Gets killed. Gets eliminated. And now the Lions are in a 3v4. Just gonna have to concede this first one. Put 22 seconds left on the clock. That'll stretch it to 250. All the Lions do, they have to stop them before they get to the third point. 2 minutes and 41 seconds left on the clock. Dexter is still in there trying to get some more damage. doing a very good job of being an annoyance for Hendrix. D.Va goes up. Almost goes a little too far. A drop charge. Trying to pin that D.Va against the wall. Can't get it done. Gonna back away slowly. Now they'll go in. Shatter up for Dexter. He'll get it. And trying to get the Ana does. Now Dexter going in. Pentium trying to chase down targets. Will chase down one. Gets it. Dexter gets the other. Trying to get the D.Va down. Can't do it. And loses the trade to Luke Garrett. DPS Sombra versus Soldier 76. But overall win, one fight for the Lions. 90 seconds left for Hendrix. They've got to make it halfway. At least got to get to that point 2. But they're only halfway between points 1 and 2. Bad stick of dynamite throw from Tracer. We just don't talk about it. The visor almost up. Frog's ultimate is up. Pentium. Visor has it. Gets a kill on the actual Tracer. What will you do, Pentium? All eyes are on you. As suddenly Hendrix was trying to escort that payload. And what a great ult from both superstars of Hendrix. Bob's the only ult up. Tracer's trying to hold their own. Can't do it. And they'll reach just as time expires. 1 minute and 55 seconds left on the clock. Lions got to do everything here to force map 3. Hasn't been as easy for the Lions. Or it hasn't been as easy for Hendrix as it was for the Lions. But here's where here's where Hendrix really bowed up, hoping the Lions can do the same right here at the end. This lag choke point will be a fun one to watch. Dexter going for something cheeky. Got the shatter. What a falling shatter. Down goes 1, down goes 2. What a play from Dexter. Trying to get one more. But this is a 1-5 for the Lions. He gets him with the fadeaway. Gonna have to start calling Dexter Kobe with that kind of shooting. 1 minute left on the clock. And what a clutch stop for the Lions. As Visor's still up, Frog still has their ultimate. Gonna need to use your Visor with absolute precision here. Trying to avoid the Sombra. Sombra unfortunately gets away. Now would be a time as ever to use the Visor. Gonna take down Ana. Hero will trade out Dexter. Dexter's back up and on his way. Gonna get the one. Pentium 1v1 versus the Tracer. All eyes on Pentium here. Need the ult now. Got it. Visor up. And Visor dead. 2 seconds left. Pushing him off the point. Hendrix has got to make this happen. What a big shatter. As now all the Lions have to do is push them off of the point. If Hendrix leaves this payload, we want map 5. Can't get it there yet. Gotta stall here. Too many Lions dead. They're about to touch. 3, 2, 1. No! The Lions practically C9'd it as they allowed Hendrix to score in overtime. 1 minute left on the clock for each of them. Now we'll go into a sudden death. Who can push the farthest in 1 minute? Absolute scenes here. At the Connie D. McKinney Center. here in downtown Florence at the UNA Esports facility.
Ready for battle.
Man, oh man. You couldn't ask for a better game of Overwatch 2. It's not Overwatch 1, it's Overwatch.
How many times have I?
My voice is gone, but my spirit is high.
We're doing this my way.
As Shogun from the Rocket League Esports channel has said.
I was just in the kitchen. Anyone have something they want to confess?
I ain't a snitch, but let's just say I was calling down.
So Frog back on the Ana. Pentium and Trace are going to keep what they're going, and honestly, the Lions are going to keep their entire team comp from the defensive side.
Payload mobilizing.
So Ryan Hart going to do something, hopefully. Just got to make it as far as you can in a minute. 20 seconds already off the clock. And man, it seems like if you win one team fight, you'll make it all the way to point 2. Let's see it. Just gonna get as far as they can. Dexter buying time. 1 will go down, 2 will go down. Pentium and the gang getting some more kills. Tracer will get 1, Pentium will get the other. And a 1-team fight for the Lions, and they should make it all the way to point 2. Pentium trying to help out. Tracer can't get it done. But oh, predicts exactly where the Tracer, exactly where the Reaper will go. Quail helping out the DPS. Dexter will trade back another. Not trade back. We'll just get the elimination. And overtime. Now if you leave the payload, your game ends. But they've already steamrolled past point 1 and making their way to point 2. Another fight win for the Lions. And we should see that point 2 because they are rolling. Dexter trying to pin 1, can't do it. Unfortunately, Pentium goes down to the Reaper. Got a stalling for the Lions. Reaper gets 2. Fliz Ash doing work, but Dexter will pin him. But I believe it's too late. Tracer got to get back now. Luke Garrett with a double. And the Lions will be pushed off, but not before they make their way far into point 2. Not getting there entirely, but look at about halfway. So, this is the golden spot. The Lions have to defend right here. Hendrix makes it past this point. Night is over. But if they're stopped even an inch before, we go to map 5.
Ready for battle.
Now, I could be a little biased, but I do in fact love some reverse sweep action. So, just 1 or 2 team fights, and the Lions
Remember, if you want me to heal you,
will have this in the bag. However, don't count out Hendrix yet. They've been such a strong team so far.
hello.
I decide who receives my aid.
Behind you! Behind you! Behind you! Thank you, Baptiste. Oh,
Applying damage increase.
Me in the right direction.
3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
Good damage early. That Reaper's trying to go in. Uh-oh, Tracer. Taking some damage early. Gotta get away from this Diva. As Pentium running for their life. Tracer almost dead. But there goes the Diva. Well, revives Tracer. And now the Lions will have a 4v5 advantage. Reaper getting healed up by Mercy. But now, on the back line, Pentium taking down the Mei. Sorry, not the Mei, the Ana. Tracer doing some good work. Dexter getting in there. Gonna back away on the Mauga. see here. 2 seconds left. Now it's overtime. Just gotta push them off the point. Dexter going in. Getting some good healing. Got some good damage off. Everyone low. Anti-healing out for Hendrix. And that'll do some work. First person to get their ult. Gonna do some wonders. Tracer gets one. Pentium gets the other. Tracer gets another with Bob. Get in there. Tracer gets another. And another with Bob. Pentium. And the Lions force map 5. That DPS duo. Unstoppable. I'm sure they're cheering from across the way. And each and every game, a DPS from the Lions has one play of the game. And I'm sure we'll have it right here. Gets a pick and tells Bob to get in there. And Bob goes to work. A lot of low health targets. And they'll go down. So map 5 coming up right after this break. You don't want to go anywhere. This is the UNA Esports Network. There are two words we love to hear. And that's Game 5. As I totally did not forget to turn chat off again. But Game 5. UNA on the verge of a reverse sweep. But Hendrix College trying to avoid that reality. Couple of swaps for some DPS and some supports for the Lions, and DPS and support for the squad over at Hendrix College. But no matter what, at the end of the day, a big thank you to Hendrix for allowing us to get rolling and allowing us to stream these scrims and allowing us to stream it in the first place. Thank you so much to Tiny B for getting this thing together. But enough thank yous. Now they're out of the way. Also, thank you to our sponsors. But now that those are out of the way, we're here. We're ready for Control Point in Game 5. Noodle Pepe opening up the game with a pick. But they banned the Pentium Cassidy last game, so they can't ban it this map. Map 5 Pentium Cassidy. I got the popcorn out and I'm ready to eat. Control point initially in the hands of Hendrix. Dexter going in. Trying to capture. Missing the stun. Health bar is kind of low for Hendrix. Good job from the Lions. Taking the point over. Really good job from the supports. Pentium winning that 1v1. My DPS better than yours. All fun and all love. Noodle Pepe. Team captain for Hendrix. Ult up already. I think you know what time it is. Just win. Will Pentium pop it? Gonna wait till the most opportune time. Gonna get flashed. Flashbang. It's Pentium time! Takes down one. But the Lions lose the trade in numbers as Noodle Pepe is going off. 2v4. Down goes Noodle. Pentium. Gotta have you here. Trying to take on the Mercy. Can't get it done. Now 3 ults up for Hendrix. Pentium just gonna walk away. 55-28 on the clock. On the scoreboard. No Binks, get a 2-piece. UNA just gotta back up. Hero gets another. Team wipe in store for the Lions. Now it's just Tracer. And they'll go down. Team wipe for Hendrix on the Lions. And I don't think you could have asked for a better start. This first control point on map 5. Quick swap to Junker. So, Pentium will go down to Noodle. But an interesting swap here. Tracer going to the support as Frivery will take on the Junker. But Hero with a double. Lions getting spawn trapped at this point. Tracer will almost go down. Pentium's up. But now all Hendrix is doing is shooting them at the spawn doors. Lions have got to make some changes fast. Pentium has the ult. Everybody should know and be scared. Pentium goes down low. Diva Bomb going out. Can't get the pickle noodle. It's Pentium time. They're all going to hide behind corners. Can't get it done. Gets blocked out. Bad ult from Pentium. But gets a good flash. Hero will get 2. That Diva's doing some work. Gets 3. And should get 4 here on Dexter. What a play from Hero. As Hero saying, enough toying around. Lions, this is my map 5, and this is my series.
Ready for battle.
Lions have got to have this one here.
They had this coming, so let's give it to them.
Fyra Ivory. I'm just going to call you Ivory. Ivory on the Bastion. And Tracer on the Lucio. Let's see what you can do, Ivory. Silver Ruins, still AFK in base. Lions choosing to play a 4v5 here. Don't know what's happening with Silver. Now Silver will join the battlefield. Let's see it, Ivory. Gets one! Last time I saw a ball in the field was that of Squib. But Hero takes one down. Hero doing outstanding work for Hendrix so far. As Dexter will go down. W3 on the Echo, doing a lot of work as well. Pentium switching away from the Cassidy. Seeing if they can get some work done. 8% and counting for Hendrix. And down goes Ivory. Hero doing that work. Tracer trying to provide some good healing. Can't get it done. Pentium goes down. Tracer goes down. And this team comp so far for the Lions is not working. Hero is having his way with the Lions. And they got to do something quick. Or Noodle, Hero, and company will be setting them down. Lions got to regroup. Get the thoughts out. Echo doing some work. Tracer switching again. Falls off the map and dies. Pentium gets one, though. Could that be the swing? That swing. That could be the swing that the Lions need. Ivory's so low. Gets taken down. That Echo's doing work. Good kill to deny the ults. And now for the first time in the second control point, it's in control of the Lions. What shots from Pentium. Got to make it out with their life here. Can they do it? They can't. Man, that Reaper was so close to going down. Dexter doing some work. Ivory has the ult up. 92 left. Gonna pop the ult. Does some damage. Can't get anything done with it. Noodles trying to trade out Silver. And that'll be it. Lions go down 0. I'm sorry. They go down 0-2. Bring it back all the way to map 5. And Hendrix closes it out. But what a battle from both teams. Hero truly outstanding in that map 5. Gets a nice 4-piece here. And again, thank you so much to Hendrix. Thank you so much to both teams for being good sports. Unfortunately, the Lions go down, but hey, it's a scrimmage. That's what these things are for. Hopefully, we will see you. Hopefully, we'll see you when the regular season starts in a couple of weeks. But don't go anywhere. We'll have our post-game interview with tonight's player of the game. We'll be right back after this.
Otter Pools was founded in 1995 by the late Tom Godby. You see, Tom had a vision to build the best and service the rest, which quickly became the motto of his company. For 27 years, Tom built pools all over North and Central Alabama. And building pools wasn't just a job to him. Building relationships with his customers was equally as important. And for Tom, that came easy, and so did the 5-star ratings that his company received. Tom's legacy in Otter Pools is now being carried on by his son Trent, who has 15 years of experience and training thanks to his dad. So if you're looking for a quality pool at a competitive price, give Otter Pools a call at 256-708-1428.
Alrighty, welcome back into the broadcast. My name is Randy G, and with me we have our player of the game, Pentium. Congratulations. So Pentium, talk to me. What did it feel like to compete for your first time with a team this year?
It was pretty fun, I would have to say. Yeah. We have definitely some stuff to figure out, but like overall, it was pretty good time. So I'm excited to see what the season ahead is gonna be like, and I think we'll do pretty good. And yeah, it was pretty fun, man.
Yeah, I mean, you guys killed it. It was really cool to see like just about everyone on the team get at least a couple chances in there. Going reverse sweeping all the way to map 5, almost reverse sweep. That was pretty sensational. So, what are some of your takeaways from today?
Definitely more communication probably in the future. I definitely had some mess ups with the positioning. I got a little too aggressive probably could have won that Legion tower, but I think overall like we could make some noise for sure. I think we'll be able to win some big games.
So let's talk about your teammates. How does it feel like to play with them? I know this is your probably first time like playing, right, with everyone. So.
Yeah. That was pretty fun. I think everybody kept it cool. There was never like a moment where we have no rage, anything like that. Everybody seemed to be on the same page for the most part, so that was fun.
So, do you think that scrimmage is going to prepare you guys for the upcoming season? Do you think it's?
Oh yeah, for sure. I think this was a pretty good experience. So excited. I'm really excited to see what's going to happen next.
So, last 2 questions for you. What can the fans expect from you and the rest of the team this year?
Put in that 100% effort, man. We're gonna play some games at home, maybe get a little bit better, right, and come out and we'll win some big games. We're gonna shock some people, I think.
Alrighty. Anything else you want to say to your glorious fans out there?
Hey, we're gonna win. Be ready.
All right. Well, that's been Pentium on our post-game talk, Tom's Talk, presented by Otter Pools, and thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, appreciate it.
All right. So as Pentium exits the booth, let's take a look ahead at just a quick recap, and then we'll take a look ahead. Thank you again, Pentium, for joining us. So, recap, going down 0-2, the Lions fought back to force a map 5, ended up going down, but some good performances from all. Dexter seemed to be really happy with it. Frog seemed to be happy with it. The team overall seems to be in good spirits about it, and I think there was a lot of learning done today. It was a de-rustification for me, but quick look ahead is we're done with Scrimmage Week. Ended up score being 3-2, with the Lions taking the Rocket League match, the Smash match, and the Valorant match, but Hendrix taking the Marvel Rivals and the Overwatch match. So, with that being said, the next time you'll see us on this Twitch page will be in a couple weeks when the NECC season starts. We're not going to do any preseason matches as I need a broadcast team. Solo producing is not ideal. However, I'd be happy to do it if push comes to shove. But we got to get a couple broadcast meetings going. Got to get some people, some test broadcasts, some private broadcasts, and hopefully we will have you guys ready for week 1 of the NECC season. And if you want to catch us, please stay up to date with our social medias. You can do linktr.ee/UNA esports. We also just announced our store today in our Discord, discord.gg/UNA esports as well. If If you want to check that out, it's in our general announcements channel, or you can go to exclaim.gg/UNA. I think it's exclaim.gg/store/UNA. I think that's one of the links. But that'll do it for us here on the UNA Esports broadcast. Thank you so much for tuning in for this week's Scrimmage Week. Thank you much for Tiny B77. Thank you much for the entire Hendrix College for letting us do this. Thank you so much to all of our wonderful sponsors. And hope you all have a good night. And this has been a presentation of UNA Esports on the UNA Esports Network. Thanks so much for watching, and Roar Lions.